Hello, what's up, everyone? It is Mice Family here, episode 2 of season 2, officially. So today's kind of topic is cage awareness, and before I get started in cage awareness, Moose babies are doing absolutely wonderful, and they're getting so big so quickly. Just amazes me how much they age in such a little time they've been on Earth. It's so cool. But tanks versus cage is what I'm using cage awareness for Wednesday. What I mean by tanks versus cage is, as you can see behind me, there's a bunch of tanks. And I used to own more of tanks and cages, but I feel that tanks are more beneficial, at least for me. Now, I'm not saying this is beneficial for everybody. And before you make a comment below about my shirt, there's a tattoo here. I just got 3 new tattoos. Yes, I'm aware it's a scratch mark. No, I'm not actually hurt. But it stands for something like demonic, kind of, which wasn't the intention. It was a Beauty and the Beast tattoo that talked about being just self-aware and, like, your scars make you beautiful. So I actually want to get one more scar right here just so it's not looks so satanic, because I didn't mean for that to happen. But for those who don't know, I have the tranquility symbol, or tranquility symbol on my ankle. So what you gonna do? So for the tanks versus cages, I did a tanks both in cage. So the good thing about tanks, good thing about cages, and then the good thing about both. So it's pros and cons mainly. And I'm not dissing either cage, but I am just showing a pro and con list of why I like one more than the other. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the cage. It just means that one just feels better for the other than the other. So let's get started. First is tanks. Tanks have no bars. And why do I like this? Because versus a cage, bars are too small / big as they grow. So for instance, if I had a baby mouse, I can't put it in the cage right away because it can go through the little bars and get out and get hurt. And they only need like a nickel size hole to get out of anywhere. So that's why I like the tanks versus cage. But regardless, they both make great homes. The other thing too is there's a thing on the tank that keeps it sealed in because it's for fish tank, and that is actually toxic for them if they chew it. So that's one thing about tanks that I don't like. But for the cages, they obviously don't have that sealed spot, but they're both easy to clean. So that's one reason I like them both. The third reason I don't like tanks though, is no place to hold water, and I wrote fold. To hold water. So if you can see, I use duct tape to hold mine up. But for the cages, there's a bar to hold the water bottle, which I like. But finally, for me, tanks, depending on what size you get, 1 to 5 mice, depending on the size of the cage, maybe 6 if you're pushing it. Like I said, I have the gallon one over here to my left, or my left. That's a huge fish tank, and there's 3 males in it right now. And originally, in the last couple of videos, Launcha was in there, but now I've changed things around, so Launcha's somewhere else. She's in the other tank behind me. And at most, the cages, for the little cages, can hold at most 3. So that's the reason that I like tanks over cages. Personally, like I said, I'm not dissing either one. I use them both at one point, so I'm not like, oh, you should get a cage, oh, you should get a tank, oh, this one's better, no, this one's better. No, I just, like I said, one's just is one I prefer over the other. Now, the other thing I just wanted to point out really quickly before I forget is, sorry, I was like looking through my notes for the next week. The other thing I want to mention about tanks versus cages, tanks also, you have to be very careful with the toxins. Like I said, if you catch it fast enough, they won't get sick from it. You can duct tape the edges so they're chewing on the duct tape. But you also want to make sure they have stuff for their teeth. That's like super uber important for them, because if they don't have it, their teeth can get outgrown, so convolute that, and then they can easily die from it because it's just growing, and eventually hurts their mouth and they can pass from it. So you really want to watch your mice and what they do and their behaviors, because I watch my mouse's behavior, my mice behavior, and I can tell if something's a little off. Now I can. Originally I was not the greatest at it, but now I'm pretty good at it. So that is it for episode 2. Like I said, this one was a little short just because it was more of a debate over a cage versus a tank. And next few episodes might be a bit longer. Now, I'm going to say this right now because I didn't realize Friday I was going to be beyond ridiculously busy. But I'm going to try to have episode 4 up by tomorrow. So it's going to come out a day early. Episode 4 and episode 3, 4, 5, and 6 are actually going to be out by tomorrow as kind of a video, because I am going to be so busy for this whole weekend that I'm not even going to be in my office at all. And it's just going to be absolutely hectic, so it's easier just to post them out a couple days early. So 4, 5, and 6 will be out tomorrow, so enjoy seeing those at like literally days early, because I don't typically do that, but I'm going to be extremely busy, so I will not be able to be in my thing at all. So, but thank you for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you see, and I will talk to you guys all later. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.